Jack, here we are again. This is where it all started for you 12 months ago. You just linked up with the team for this pre-season trip. How do you look back on that first year? A mixed bag, I suppose, because of the injury.
Yeah, can't believe it's been a year already. In terms of the year, it was a pretty mixed year personally. Obviously really happy with the way it was going at the start. I was getting lots of game time and playing at such a big club. And then obviously the injury came and it was a pretty tough 6 months personally. But now we're back over here and I'm back full training with the boys. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, get the bad news out of the way first, the injury. Obviously, when you first did it, we didn't know how serious it was. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a bad one. But obviously, you're over it now. And you almost got back at the end of last season, didn't you?
Yeah, I tried to keep playing on it, to be honest. But at the Barnsley game, I just found out that it was too much and went for the scan and found out I needed surgery. And I had my eyes set on the playoff final. Basically, I tried everything I could to make sure I was available for that. I was training fully for a couple sessions just at the very end of the season, and then the season finished, and I sort of had to keep waiting sort of in the off season to get back. So it felt like a really long time I've had to wait. So I'm really happy that we're back now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was a shame for the team and for yourself that that game didn't become a target because of what happened. But was that good that, I wouldn't say it forced you back, but you went into summer knowing that you were back and close to full fitness? Yeah,
and then obviously when you've got that goal as well, it makes it a lot more achievable and attainable. And yeah, like I said, it was a bit frustrating having to wait in the off season, but now we're back. It's good.
Yeah, but on the positive side, as you say, you had a very good first half to the season in a side that was challenging for the top six and finished in the top six. So you feel there's a good platform in place?
Yeah, absolutely. I think especially the year that we had and the way that the team finished the season, everyone's really looking forward to getting started. I was loving playing, week in, week out, especially at home, playing in front of that crowd, 20,000 people. It's something that I almost sort of dreamed of coming from where I came playing football over there. I'm hoping to be able to hit the ground running and looking forward to it.
How's this week been so far? Because we are back in this wonderful facility, but it is hard work for you lads, and it's warm.
Yeah, there's a couple of John Waynes walking about at the minute, I think, and it's only been a couple of days, so that's what this week's for. It's really hard work, really sets the groundwork for us and gives us a really good platform to kick on, and especially when the games start as well, that's when the fun starts. One
or two new lads in, of course, and defensive allies of you in terms of goalkeepers and possibly in the wing back, but Dan Back, a player that we know, and you feel, I'm sure there'll be one or two more as well, that the squad will be in good shape going into the season, because it proved last year that there wasn't a lot wrong.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've kept the majority of the boys from last year, so in terms of that, there's not really too much learning that needs to be done. The new boys can come in and sort of hopefully just seamlessly slot in. And yeah, if any more get added, I'm sure it'll be the exact same thing. But from what we've got, it's a really strong group. Yeah,
which it was last year. The competition was there, wasn't it, for your position and for everybody else's? And I guess you're just throwing your hat into the ring come the start of the season.
Yeah, no, everyone in this team wants to play, myself included. I'm desperate to get hold of that shirt and keep it. So we've got a really, really strong squad. But that's only a positive because everyone knows that if they take their foot off the pedal, there's someone right there waiting to take the shirt off them.
And imagine for yourself, the field's a bit unfinished business because of the way the season was curtailed for you, that there's still a lot out there to do.
Yeah, definitely. It was tough to sit and watch. I was desperate to be able to get out there and help the boys, especially with the way that they were going. Obviously, I missed out on Wembley as well. That was really tough. Yeah. Players go their whole career not being able to get that, and then when I've seen my team being able to do that, and I've had to miss out through injury, that was really tough, and I think that made me want to get back and get back stronger even more, to be honest.
Yeah, of course we'll be in that competition again next year, so that carrot is there, and hopefully we won't get Wembley the playoffs. It was a double thing last year, wasn't it, because there was a chance to get to Wembley twice, but this year we'd love to do it automatically, although as we know from the division, that's far from a given, isn't it?
Yeah, it's such a tough league. Obviously really big teams went up last year, but a couple of really big teams have come down as well, so we know it's a challenging season, but we know what our targets are, and everyone's pushing in the same direction.
And finally, hopefully we're going to see a fit and firing Jack IREDALE come August the 5th.
I think we will, yeah. I feel really good. I worked quite hard in the off-season, and I feel like I've come back in good shape, and obviously this week's only going to help us, so I'm really looking forward to that first game of the season. Obviously we've got a lot of hard work to do, but when we get to come to places like this to play football, it makes it a lot better, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, it's great to see you back. I wish you well.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack.